Welcome to the Crypto Consciousness YouTube channel. I'm David. I'll be taking you through some wealth generating ideas. So, if that sounds good to you, remember to click like and subscribe to the channel. Let's get straight to it. Today, I have a beautiful coin ready to go for you. It is a mover, that's for sure. It's been moving this last week. It is called DENT. What is DENT? All right, check it out. We've got what I think is a really clever idea. It's tapping into an industry that is pretty much a big necessary part of our everyday life, which is the mobile data industry. Also phone calls it'll tap into. So check this out. DENT is a marketplace where you can trade and sell your data, whatever remains, phone call credits. The good news about this is there's 220 carriers that they're tuned into around the world. So they're not just using one carrier, so they're actually hedging their bet by, rather than just sticking one telco, for example, in Australia you might use Telstra or you might use Optus. Instead, you're connecting to all of them, which opens up 200x potential of being able to use those clients on those networks. So they're in 87 countries. This is amazing. Compare the prices and then buy your packages. So that's really good. You get to see what other networks are offering, what prices are available, and then you choose which one you want to buy. So it's an amazing marketplace. To me, that seems super logical. And if anything, it's just reinventing the way that data gets sold. I hear that it will be cheaper than, let's say, buying it from your exchange. So instead of buying an upgrade of 1 gig per month at $10 with your current provider, you might check out on the exchange and it might be $5. And then that or less, So the person who sells it gets the profit and the person who buys it gets the savings. So it's massive. Today, let's check out their stats. I know they have 25 million users. There's the exchange right there. Check it out. It's pretty straightforward. You can sign up and have a look yourself. Just go to this website, which is dentwireless.com. You can see the exchanges on the side on the left there. It has 25 million users already. So imagine that's nothing worldwide when we've got 9 billion people on this planet. So 25 million is a very small percentage. Let's go over to the charts. Actually, before we do that, let's check out the market cap. It's at $662 million. So it has moved exponentially recently. But the good news is this is not a young coin. It's an older coin. It was released in November 2017. All right, just before the bull run. Now have a look at this. The bull run happened and it just climbed and climbed, and it hit a top of 10 cents US dollars. That is. You can see right at the top there. That means, and then obviously the market, it dropped and the bull run ended and the bear market ended, and so did this coin. So that means that if we are at the beginning of a super cycle bull run, which we believe we are, and I'm definitely all for that, then perhaps we're only at the beginning here of this chart again, which is over here. And if that's the case, we have an amazing amount of room to move. So you can see if anyone was purchasing down here on a large scale, stepping back, looking left at the chart, seeing its history, what's the rhyme? Well, if it rhymes, obviously we're looking at repetition. In cycles, there's repetition. And there is a saying that the markets don't exactly repeat themselves, but they do rhyme. So we're looking for the rhyme in this case. And in this case, if we see a move towards the upside, just as it did back here, there will be a pullback and off it goes again and so on. So we know in trading, let's have a look at the chart, that there will be ups and downs. Now, on this one, it doesn't have the full data, so we're on TradingView here. And when it was in the bear market, so obviously down here somewhere, it just dropped when it was launched on this exchange and it kept its down momentum going. So we'll have a look at today. For those in the US, this is obviously the price validation points for the US. Let's pull that open. You can see there's some volume coming back in here. This is the weekly chart, so I like to take out some of the noise from the chart. We had low volume for a few weeks, and then boom, spike came along, and you could see that transferred into the charts. Now, I was about to record this video, and it's already past that pressure point. Okay, so it's moving, and that's good news. So we're having a look here. There's a lot of resistance at this point here, which it's now gone through, which it's cracked through, which is great. And then we've got another resistance point around here, which is what we're trying to tap through at the moment. Once that busts through, and this is a pretty major point here that it's busted through already, but we are looking at that little square. So yeah, we're still in that zone where we need to crack through. So we may find that we'll we'll pull back a little bit and then potentially continue our journey up over to, it's probably a 3x or 4x from here up to here. Let's go into the Australian chart. So those who are on my watch list, who have watched this and participated in my videos before, know that I use coinspot.com.au, and I have a referral link down the bottom. So if you want to get a bonus BTC and you're not on the exchange, sign up, use the link and my referral code so you get your bonus BTC. If you also, there's other exchanges down there where you can get some rewards such as Binance, and check that out. But back to the subject, we've got DENT currently at 0.009799, so that's just below 1 cent there. What that means is, and you can see we're on an uptrend. It's been traveling up quite well. Where did I get in? I think I got back in at 2.8, so I saw a bounce around here, and I saw validation through a little bit more volume than it had been having, and it went up, and then another big volume spike, and so we knew we were starting to get some momentum, and some consolidation occurred. Nice round bottom, but ultimately going up with a double bottom there. So I use my TA, my technical analysis, to give me indicators when to get in and how the market's traveling. So the trend is your friend. So here we've been going up. Sure, we have pullbacks, that's fine. This one was maybe a 20%, 30% pullback, and then we broke out and we had confirmation, and we're continuing up. So look, even if it came back as low as the just below the 1 cent mark, it's, to me, if this trend continues, it's still worthwhile being involved in. So we're not really worried about the short term. So if it pulls back a little bit, great, you can buy more. But if we pull back out, we're looking at the 10 cents US, which means, let's pull this right back. Roughly, if we were to convert 10 cents into Aussie dollars from US, let's just round it to 14 cents. So we're looking at a 14x move, right? Or let's say 13x. It doesn't really matter. As long as we go over 10 cents Aussie dollars, we're on the same path as the 10 cents US dollar. So that's a big move there. So, you could put some money on that and potentially ride this up to the moon, as we say. That's just the all-time high. So if this market and this product really starts to continue its takeoff, because it's obviously taken a few years to establish where it's at, launched in 2017, developed the product, developed their clientele, and they've been growing. Now what happens is exponential. So you got 25 million, that's the hardest first 25 million to earn, but now you could just multiply that by 4 and you're at 100 million, and so on and so on. So there's a lot of potential in this company. It looks like it's doing great things. It's invented a great way of selling something that's a marketplace that is needed, and a lot of people worldwide can access that marketplace. So these are the sort of fundamentals I look for. Here's a picture of the exchange. It's pretty straightforward. You get to choose which one you want to buy into. So, and you can earn DENT as well. So there'll be staking and that coming out for it eventually. Right now, we're just looking at this as a token to buy in on, and you can see the uptrend's really healthy, and it's almost forming an ascending triangle. So an ascending triangle, sorry, I reinvented the word, but yeah, there you go. So there's an uptrending triangle. We want to think about, do you want to get in or involved in this? Up to you. Do you want to put $1,000 on it, $100, and see what happens? Obviously, it requires the growth of clients and customers and this product to take off to continue its journey. Seems good. If you like it, it might be an opportunity for you as well. So if you like this idea, put some comments down. Let me know what you're thinking as well and how this resonates with you. It might not be for everybody, but it's certainly now creating some traction. Let's have a look on CoinSpot where DENT is at. DENT, where are you, DENT? Where is DENT? Here we go. So DENT is, let's have a look, that is probably about position 70 or 80, just roughly. So yeah, DENT it's happening for DENT, and it's been moving nicely. So there you go. There's a sort of a medium cap coin that you can look at and you can invest in, and it's easy to get started just by putting some money into your account and CoinSpot, deposit your money, and then hit buy, which you just hit buy right there. Tell them how much money you want to buy, worth $1,000. Great. Hit buy and you'll have 100,000 DENT. That goes to 10 cents. You do the maths, that will be $10,000. If it goes to $1, that will be $100,000. So if you really want to get involved, go for it. If you don't, all good. All right, hopefully that helps and that clarifies. This is to me a great opportunity to buy into. I'm fully disclosing that I am already invested in it and enjoying triple uh, triple triple X profits. So, and remember, you don't realize a profit until you close the position. So if it goes up and pulls back down, if you don't take any money in profit while it's up, so 25% for example, then you don't gain anything either. So learn to take profits as you go along the way. It's a really smart method that I've learned to use. There is another method that you could, let's say you invested $1,000. Once it doubles, take out your initial capital, so your $1,000, and leave that bonus 1,000 in there to do its thing and let it go up and down. So if it blows up to the moon, great, you'll profit. If it crashes, you haven't lost anything. So that's one really good method as well. Or a third method that I like to do is once it hits a double, take out 25%. Once it hits 10x, take out 25% more. And once it continues, you choose what the multiples you're happy with. Then you take out another 25 and then leave the 25 for maybe 5 years as a long-term investment. So there's many strategies there. You choose and pick what you like. Talking about likes, remember to like the video and help this algorithm and share this out. So happy investing into DENT, and I'll see you all in the next video.